If your legs have been feeling weaker or heavier lately, especially after hitting 60, it's not just age messing with you. Two vitamins that everyone swears by might actually be the culprits behind that shaky, sore feeling. And knowing this could change everything, so why do your legs start feeling weak after 60? Well, muscles naturally lose some of their strength as we get older. There's even a fancy name for it, sarcopenia. Your joints also get stiffer and crankier, making moving around tougher. But it's not just about age doing its thing. What you eat and the supplements you pop can speed up or slow down that muscle drop-off. If your muscles aren't getting enough good stuff, like oxygen and nutrients, or your joints are constantly inflamed, even just walking or standing starts to feel like a workout. And guess what? Some usual suspects like too much sugar, junk fats, refined carbs, booze, and processed meats are quietly turning up the inflammation and wearing your muscles down. Oh, and then there are those two vitamins everyone swears by but might actually be making things worse. The first vitamin that's hurting your legs, vitamin D. Vitamin D is basically the superstar vitamin everyone loves to talk about. It's famous for helping your body soak up calcium, keeping bones strong, and even giving your immune system a little boost. If you've ever had a checkup, you've probably heard your doctor say, make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. Especially after 60, when bones get more fragile and muscle weakness can start creeping in, it feels like a safe bet to pop those supplements daily. Too much of a good thing? Yeah, it can actually work against you. Vitamin D isn't a simple, take as much as you want kind of deal. When you overload on it, your body ends up with too much calcium in the blood, a condition known as hypercalcemia, and that's when the fun stops. Instead of making your muscles stronger, excessive vitamin D can make your legs feel heavy, weak, and downright shaky. You might wonder how something meant to keep you healthy could cause all this trouble. The secret is in how vitamin D messes with calcium balance. When calcium levels spike too high, muscles can start to get toxic signals, leading to cramps, weakness, and even pain. So instead of giving your legs that pep, too much vitamin D could leave you struggling to climb stairs or even stand for long. But the problems don't stop with muscles. Those high calcium levels can settle in places you don't want, like your soft tissues and joints. Imagine tiny bits of calcium hardening where they shouldn't, causing stiffness and soreness that make every step feel like walking on a tightrope. Your joints aren't just creaky from age, they're literally being calcified, which slows down movement and makes you wish you could just sit on the couch forever. And then there's your kidneys, the unsung heroes of your body, quietly filtering out toxins and keeping everything running smoothly. Too much vitamin D can put serious strain on them. When your kidneys are overworked, they can't clear out the bad stuff efficiently, which means muscle fatigue kicks up a notch and your overall leg health takes a hit. It's like trying to run your car with clogged filters. Performance drops fast. So why are so many people overdosing on vitamin D? Well, it's partly because vitamin D tests have become common, and when results come back low, doctors often prescribe high-dose supplements without always considering if it's really necessary long-term. Add to that the fact that vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it hangs around in your body longer instead of flushing out like vitamin C or B. If you keep taking high doses day after day, your levels can sneak up into the danger zone without you even realizing it. A lot of older adults don't realize that more isn't always better. They're playing it safe, thinking that a bit extra vitamin D can't hurt, but the reality is your body doesn't have a quick exit plan for this vitamin. It stores it, and if you're not careful, that storage turns toxic. The key is balance. Enough vitamin D to support your bones and muscles, but not so much that it starts wrecking your leg strength. The takeaway? Don't just blindly follow the take vitamin D every day rule. Talk to your doctor about the right dose for you, get your levels checked regularly, and remember that supplements aren't magic pills. Too much vitamin D can do more harm than good, especially when it comes to keeping your legs strong and pain-free as you age. The second vitamin that can sabotage your legs, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 has earned a solid reputation as one of those must-have vitamins, especially for keeping nerves healthy and producing red blood cells. If you've ever felt drained or weak, popping a B12 supplement can seem like an easy fix. After all, it's supposed to boost energy and support nerve function, right? But when it comes to leg health in older adults, things aren't always so straightforward. You see, vitamin B12 isn't just some harmless helper. It can sometimes cause trouble, especially when taken in high doses or without proper medical guidance. For starters, a lot of B12 supplements contain a synthetic form called cyanocobalamin. While it's effective in many cases, some people find that high doses of this synthetic B12 actually irritate their nerves. Instead of calming nerve issues, it can make symptoms worse. Things like leg tingling, numbness, or that heavy, weak feeling get more intense. So the very vitamin meant to help can sometimes backfire and leave your legs feeling more uncomfortable. Then there's the problem of masking. B12 doesn't work in isolation. Your body needs a delicate balance of nutrients like folate and vitamin B6 to keep muscles and nerves firing properly. Taking B12 alone, especially in large amounts, can throw off this balance. When that happens, your muscle strength and coordination might actually suffer, even if your B12 levels look good on paper. So loading up on B12 might make you feel like you're doing the right thing, but it could be hiding other nutrient gaps that are actually behind your leg weakness. Another big issue is how people sometimes self-diagnose or assume their leg problems are just due to low B12. Leg weakness, numbness, or pain could be caused by all sorts of things: diabetes, poor circulation, nerve damage from other conditions, and just taking B12 won't fix those. If someone is relying on B12 supplements as a band-aid instead of getting a proper diagnosis, they could be delaying treatment for the real problem, and the longer that goes unchecked, the worse the leg health can get. B12 injections are pretty common among older adults who struggle with absorption issues. On paper, it sounds perfect, a quick shot to boost levels and ease symptoms. But injections, especially when given too often or without checking blood levels, can cause their own side effects. Some people experience itching, swelling, or even numbness right after an injection, symptoms that can easily be mistaken for worsening leg issues. So ironically, the treatment meant to help could end up adding to the discomfort if not managed carefully. The takeaway? Vitamin B12 is important, no doubt about it, but more isn't always better. If you're thinking about taking B12 supplements or getting injections, it's crucial to check your levels and understand why your legs are feeling weak in the first place. Throwing supplements at a problem without knowing the full story can make things worse, not better. A balanced diet, proper testing, and professional advice go a long way in keeping your nerves and muscles in check as you age. So before grabbing that bottle of B12 or booking your next injection, have a real conversation with your doctor. Sometimes the answer isn't just more vitamins, but the right vitamins in the right amounts. With the right approach to your overall health, your legs will thank you for it. Look, it's not as simple as just taking vitamin D or B12 like candy and expecting your legs to magically get stronger. In fact, studies like one in nutrients show that too much vitamin D when you don't actually need it can lead to more falls and muscle weakness, especially in older folks. And the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that high doses of vitamin B12, if you're not careful, can actually make nerve problems worse instead of better. So here's the bottom line: more isn't always better. What really matters is your individual health and taking the right amount, not just going all in on mega doses. But vitamins aren't the whole picture. Your everyday diet might be quietly working against you too. Foods packed with refined sugar, fried junk, white bread, instant noodles, and processed meats cause inflammation and mess with your blood flow. That means your muscles don't get the energy they need and take longer to recover, leaving your legs feeling tired, weak, and achy. Plus, these foods are basically empty calories. They're missing the important stuff like magnesium, potassium, and protein that your muscles desperately need. Here's the good news: you can start turning things around right now. Talk with your doctor about your vitamin D and B12 levels before you grab more supplements. Only take what you really need and make sure you're using the right kind. At the same time, clean up your diet. Swap out sugary treats for fresh fruit, choose grilled or baked foods instead of fried, go for whole grains over white bread or instant noodles, and replace processed meats with lean options like chicken, fish, or beans. And don't forget to drink plenty of water. It helps keep your muscles flexible and cramps away. Your legs aren't just legs, they're what keep you moving, independent, and living life on your terms. Ignoring weakness can lead to falls and injuries that take away that freedom. So taking care of your legs by managing supplements smartly and eating better isn't just a good idea, it's essential. If this helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe for more health tips, and share this with anyone who could use stronger legs. Got questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'm here to help you keep moving strong. Thanks for watching.